to the BDI Create Today podcast. This is a podcast where we uncover and discover the who, what, where, when, why, and how you can be creative or have more creativity. And together we'll explore the extraordinary impact creativity can have in your life, in heart, mind, body, and soul. And if we haven't met yet, I'm Beth Buffington, a licensed artist, digital illustration instructor, and a creative coach living just outside of the Windy City, Chicago. But mostly, I'm someone who is curious about how creativity can weave its way into nearly everything in our lives. Each week, we are going to look at one or more of the sparkly facets that make up the ever-changing kaleidoscope that is creativity. Welcome, my creative friend, to another episode of BDI Create Today. Now, today I am going to start off with a story to get our chat rolling. Now, I have a friend in a choral group that I sing with, and during break in rehearsal one evening, she shared with me how excited she was to be going on a trip that she has been planning for years. Now, this is something she's dreamed of and wanted to do for a long time. She wants to hike the Grand Canyon from rim to rim. My friend, have you been to the Grand Canyon? I've been several times, and each time when I get my first glimpse of the canyon, it brings tears to my eyes. The beauty, the colors, the vastness of all this glory, it's indescribable, and pictures barely do it justice. But if you're listening, hop onto YouTube and watch, because you're going to be seeing some of the pictures that I have taken from a few of my trips. The Grand Canyon is a glory that you never forget, and a view that you promise yourself you'll come back to see again. So hiking the canyon from rim to rim, that's a journey that goes down to the base of the canyon and then a hike up to the other side. And that, my friend, would be an amazing trip. And it usually takes several days. Now, I've hiked in the canyon several of the times that I have visited, but I have never made it to the base yet. I was there once with my family and some friends, and we were hiking down. But the day we were there, one of the women in our party got heat stroke. And so we had to go back to our camp, and the trip down to the base was canceled. But my friend, now she's been planning this trip for years. And like so many things with all of us in the last 3 or 4 years, the pandemic slowed and delayed this opportunity. But mostly, she's been waiting to take this epic hike because she found this particular guide who gives tours from rim to rim. She researched and decided that this particular guide was the person that was going to provide a safe journey and also show her all the sights, the historical information, and experiences that was going to make this adventure incredibly memorable. So this guide, they only take small parties of hikers each time the trip is offered, and it's only offered a few times a year. So she had put herself on the wait list, and she's been waiting. And then one day earlier this year, out of the blue, she got an email saying that there was an opening for the rim to rim hike, and she jumped at the chance, knowing that openings with this guide did not last long. So she quickly reserved her spot, and she will be hiking the canyon this summer. I am super excited for her, and I can't wait to hear about her trip when she gets back from this amazing vacation. Now, there are a few things about my friend and her choice about how to experience the Grand Canyon that I admire so much in her. First, her bravery. I mean, she jumped on this chance to go, and none of her friends that wanted to go with her were able to get in on this particular trip. And she decided to go anyway. So she's going on this amazing trip that could be a little bit scary without friends or family. But she's already excited to meet new people and make new friends along the journey. So you just gotta love her bravery and passion to achieve this goal. And next, she was wise enough to know that she needed to get a little help to make this trip really successful and memorable. So she was smart to look for a guide. She knew she didn't want to walk through this unknown territory without someone experienced to show her the way and to point out all the history, the plants, the wildlife that the canyon holds. And she did her research. She found the guidance she needed, and then she acted on this dream to see the canyon from rim to rim. And last, I admire her confidence in herself, because this year she turned 70. I love that she is fearless in getting out and doing the things that light her up. This is something that we talk about in the podcast a lot. Not to label yourself in such a way that you cancel out amazing experiences that you can do. It's never too late to be brave about something you have been dreaming about. So, using this beautiful Grand Canyon story, today we're going to use this as a metaphor to think about creativity and how to keep it strong and thriving. Now, often we have a creative goal, a dream, an experience that we really want to do or really want to learn, but sometimes we don't always know how to get started or how to learn the skills that we need to make this creative goal or dream a reality. And creativity, as we know, it's a magnificent force. It's the spark that ignites innovation, the engine that drives progress. It's a beacon that illuminates new possibilities. But sometimes when we approach our creative goals so that we can continue to keep this force alive and burning bright, when we have these goals, when we approach them by ourselves, sometimes even the most passionate and talented among us can find ourselves, a little overwhelmed, stuck in a rut, grappling with self-doubt, or simply just unsure about how to channel our creative energies. And that's where, like my friend hiking the canyon, having guidance comes in handy. Whether it's through a course, a class, a book, a one-on-one coaching, seeking guidance can be a game changer for your creativity. Let's think about the things that my friend did to make her Grand Canyon hike become reality. First, she was brave. She trusted herself to lean into an experience that was exciting and maybe a little scary, that was outside of her comfort zone. She was also brave enough to go alone, and she was ready to embrace all of the other people who will be coming on this trip with her. I have a feeling she will find a group of people that will have that same passion to hike, and this will make them good friends long after the trip is over. And my friend pushed aside self-doubt and feelings of imposter syndrome. She turned 70 this year, and I'm sure she had a lot of people tell her, maybe it's a little late to do something strenuous, like hiking in the Grand Canyon. But instead of getting overwhelmed by the criticism of others, or maybe even doubting herself, she's been exercising and getting strong with the skills she needs to be a good hiker. She is going to be amazing. And she also found help to reach her goal. She was careful in deciding who was the right person to help her reach her goals in this trip. She was patient in waiting on that wait list, knowing that this was the person that was going to help her reach her goal. So in order to take creativity to new heights, it's good to employ these things into our creative practice. 1, being brave. Lean into something that's outside of our comfort zone. 2, build confidence to push past those self-doubts and imposter syndrome. And 3, realizing that sometimes we don't have to do everything all by ourselves. Sometimes we need guidance and help to reach goals. Now, let's take a second for a word from our sponsor. And hey, that would be me. Are you dreaming of starting your own creative business or a side hustle? Are you ready to learn a new way of creating your art? Maybe with Procreate. That will help you make that dream of a creative business a reality. Let me tell you about all the fun the Create.today team is planning this May. Starting on May 10th, you are invited to come to my free Procreate workshop. Now, this workshop is carefully designed to provide you with tips and techniques that will help you map your path to creative success with Procreate. The workshop is a great way to explore your potential as a professional artist and learn how you can go from Procreate to products to profits using the digital art that you create with Procreate. It doesn't matter your current skill level with Procreate. You can be a complete newbie or already a ninja with your Procreate skills. Come to the workshop and discover how you can pursue your goals towards a creative business or side hustle. Are you ready to reach your true creative potential? Go to BDI-Create.today. That's BDI-Create.today and choose a date for the workshop. Be prepared to change the way you think about creating your art and or reaching your creative dreams and goals. My friend, I cannot wait to create today with you at my free workshop. Now, here are the benefits that can help with your creativity when you increase your bravery, you build your confidence, and you find assistance. First, number one, you're going to discover a fresh perspective. Sometimes all it takes is getting away from your regular routine or your studio or your home. You'll find that it's like getting a fresh pair of eyes that suddenly see and understand things from a different angle. So enrolling in a class or joining a community can offer new perspectives, challenge your assumptions, and help you break out of creative ruts. Number two, gives you guidance. When you choose to find a coach or a mentor, you find individual guidance that will help you explore one-to-one your strengths, help you realize how to strengthen areas where you need more confidence. A coach or a mentor will also hold you accountable to your work as you map out your path to reach creative goals. Finding someone to provide encouragement, feedback, and support to help you stay motivated and on track, that can be transforming. Number three, finding community. Joining a course or working with a coach also connects you with a community of like-minded people who share your passion for creativity. And this sense of belonging and being understood, well, that's important. These people are people who can help you celebrate your wins and console you when you feel low. Having a community of kindred spirits that have your back can be incredibly empowering and inspiring. And number four, structured learning. When you have a guide or you choose to take a course, this provides an energized environment where you can learn new techniques and skills, explore different mediums, and gain valuable insights from experienced instructors. You suddenly have a structure that can help you stay focused, stay accountable, and also help you determine the path that you need to take your creativity to new heights. So, my friend, how can you find assistance, encouragement, and guidance to fuel your creativity? You know, I love a list. So here's a few ideas that you can use and think about to reach for your creative goals that you would like to attain. Number one, find an online course. They offer a wide range of topics from everything from painting to poetry to programming. Google your creative passion and you'll find a plethora of options to consider. Number two, local classes. Check out your community centers, your art studios, and colleges in your area for in-person classes and workshops. Libraries also have speakers that come in and they might talk about your particular creative passion. Number three, creative coaches. Many professional creatives like myself offer coaching services to help individuals unlock their full creative potential. Number four, peer groups. Joining or even forming a peer group of fellow like-minded creatives can provide mutual support, feedback, and accountability. Number five, books and resources and podcasts. Don't underestimate the power of books, podcasts, and online resources as sources of inspiration and guidance while you are traveling your creative journey. And speaking of community, remember that if you're a creative who is interested in learning digital art and/or wants to start or build a creative business or side hustle, come and explore the offerings here in the Create Today community. You'll see some information in the show notes. The Create Today community is a vibrant online space where creatives from all around the world come together to share ideas, collaborate on projects, and support each other with creative endeavors, dreams, and goals. Whether you're a newbie or a ninja with your digital art skills, there's a place for you here in the Create Today community. So my friend, do you have a creative dream that you would love to make reality? Remember, be brave enough to break out of your comfort zone. Have confidence to push past the criticism of others and your own self-doubt so that you can reach for a creative goal that you have been dreaming about, no matter the season of life that you are in right now. You don't have to hike the hills and canyons of creativity alone. Look for guidance. Find a coach, a mentor, a community that can show you the way and celebrate the journey with you. And always know that I am cheering you on as you create today. Until next time, stay creative, my friend. Oh, here's one more note from our sponsor, and that's still me. I have an exciting invitation for you. Come create today with me at the all-inclusive Artist Rising Retreat Center in the beautiful Connecticut River Valley Inn. Imagine sun-filled summer days where all you need to do is relax and be creative. The dates are July 28th through August 1st. And we're going to draw flowers, and then I'm going to show you how to make your beautiful flowers into zenfully gorgeous flower mandalas, all in Procreate. It's easy, and I promise you, you can do this whether you're a seasoned Procreate professional or you're a newbie to this lovely drawing program. So come and bring a friend or two or three and meet me in Connecticut this summer for some lovely sun-filled days, and we'll create today together. For registration and to gather more information, just go to www.artistsrising.net/Beth-Buffington-2024, or make it easy and just go to the show notes for the link. You can also find the information on my Instagram page. Just search for Beth Buffington. My friend, I cannot wait to create today with you this summer.